Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland Studios, this is Mix 1041 WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens. Download the free Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com.
The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. 6 people are shot and killed at a Walmart in Chesapeake, Virginia.
As of right now, we believe it's only one shooter. We believe that one shooter is deceased right now.
Police spokesman Leo Kosinski not saying how the gunman died, but says the shooting had stopped before officers arrived after an active shooter call at 10:12 p.m. At least 5 people are injured. A man identifying himself as an employee says he'd just left a staff room when a manager came in and started shooting. The Supreme Court is not stopping Democrats on the House Ways and Means Committee from having access to former President Trump's tax returns.
The Democratic-led House panel has been trying for 3 years to see the tax records, arguing federal law requires the IRS and Treasury Department to provide the documents as part of oversight of U.S. tax law.
Fox's Jared Halpern in D.C. The Trump legal team argues this is all political with no legitimate legislative or oversight purpose. Republicans take control of the committee in January. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
Good morning. We are Mix 1041 as we welcome you in local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. Coming up on 7:03 as we say good morning to all of you and welcome in here. It is a day before Thanksgiving from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, LoganThompsonLaw.com. I am Steve Hartline reporting, and Governor Bill Lee and Department of Economic and Community Development Commissioner Stuart McWhorter announced on Tuesday that 16 Tennessee communities are recipients of downtown improvement grants, and these grants include Cleveland among the winners. A total of $1 million in economic opportunity funds being awarded to improve structures in Tennessee downtowns and Main Street communities. Thank you, sir. Grants were awarded to organizations who illustrated the need for improvements and the ability to execute effective design plans. Cleveland awarded a $20,000 grant. WTVC Channel 9 reports that a Tennessee state senator pleaded guilty on Tuesday to violating campaign finance laws and conspiring to defraud the Federal Election Commission as part of a scheme to benefit his 2016 campaign for United States Congress. This, according to the United States Department of Justice. According to court documents, 44-year-old Senator Brian Kelsey, District 31 of Germantown, admitted that he conspired to and did secretly unlawfully funnel money from multiple sources, including his own state Senate campaign committee, to his authorized federal campaign committee. Kelsey's a practicing attorney, and his co-conspirators, including Joshua Smith, also caused a national political organization to make illegal and excessive contributions to Kelsey's federal campaign committee by secretly coordinating with the organization on advertisements supporting his federal candidacy, which caused false reports of contributions and expenditures to be filed with the FEC. According to the Department of Justice, Kelsey and his co-conspirators orchestrated the concealed movement of $91,000 and $66,000 from his state campaign committee, and another $25,000 nonprofit from a nonprofit corporation that publicly advocated on legal justice issues. Kelsey pleaded guilty to conspiracy to defraud the FEC and is scheduled to be sentenced June 9th of next year, faces a maximum penalty of 5 years in prison on each count. Also in our news this morning, the state Supreme Court increased the suspension of a McMinn County attorney accused of not following up with clients and not finishing his work, among other things, according to WTVC Channel 9. After reviewing proceedings filed against Joseph H. Crabtree, Jr., the Supreme Court decided the original suspension given was not enough for the serious nature of Crabtree's conduct. Crabtree even failed to follow procedures to file his own appeal with the state Supreme Court. The court increased Crabtree's suspension to 3 years with 1 year of active suspension. And also, a bill filed in the state legislature will seek to make the COVID restriction bans passed during a special session special call session in 2021 permanent. State Senate Majority Leader Jack Johnson filed a bill which would do away with the sunset clause placed in the original law. The new piece of legislation would essentially codify three things in the law: very strict parameters on when schools or local governments can enact a mask mandate, protection for people or businesses against COVID-19 related lawsuits, and prohibit businesses from requiring a vaccine for their employees. The bill will head to the General Assembly once the session begins in January. And as we told you yesterday, if you're traveling today, this is maybe the busiest travel day of the entire year in this country, as some 96 million people, I believe, are traveling. In Tennessee, the Tennessee Department of Transportation says they will halt all lane closures for the most part. There will be some interruptions in travel, but for the most part, all lane closures that are happening from TDOT, or that are taking place from TDOT, will be halted for the Thanksgiving period that actually started last night through Monday morning. All right, that is local and state news, and I got to go over to Bridget here because I had tuned in to Dwayne yesterday afternoon, and all of a sudden I'm hearing this strange voice. And it was Ryan Felton.
Oh,
and they're talking about, they were talking about the fact that our Christmas music was starting actually today. We started it at midnight.
Yes.
And Dwayne threw out this prize offer. He said, you know what, if somebody texts our HHM text line, as soon as you hear that first song, this is at midnight this morning, that they would win, as he called it, a substantial prize. So I want to go to you. Tell me what happened.
Yeah, so I woke up to a couple of text messages from during the night, and they actually text at the exact same time. So it was Cindy Oliver and Lisa Poe Jones. And so they text, I guess he asked them to say what the first song was, and it was Mary, Did You Know? All
right, Mary, Did You Know, as we have gone all Christmas music. We've done this the last few years on this day, Black Wednesday, as we call it. You've heard of Black Friday. Black Wednesday at the Town Square today in the Stewart Park Plaza. I'll be live from 11 until 2, so we've started this the last few years. We go all Christmas music on the day before Thanksgiving, and we are the soundtrack of the Christmas season for Southeast Tennessee. Mix 1041, and really another easy thing to do, not just the radio, but put us on, download our free app, mymix1041.com, and play us on your phone or mobile device.
And then also we heard from Bud Kenches this morning. He says, good morning, Steve. Thanks for playing Christmas music. My mom and I are headed to Thanksgiving breakfast today.
Well, that's very nice. And Bud, I know your mother would think Jesus is coming if you bought breakfast. So imagine that. Hey, let's get a check of the streets right here. We're also joined back in our MixTV.TV control room by Gideon's cousin this morning. And I did not get his name because we were shoveling around, but he's in town, and we need to find out who that is. And Maybe have him say hello to us later. All right, Bridget.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Don Ledford Buick GMC truck has Black Friday specials all month long. A GMC Sierra 1500S with a 2.7-liter engine gets 3.99% APR financing for up to 72 months with no payments due until 2023. That's at Don Ledford Cleveland on North Lee Highway. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there as you make your way in. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland. They work with the communities and businesses they serve to make sure that all forms of waste are handled in ways that are reliable for their customers, safe for their employees, and respectful of the environment. Visit them online at wasteconnections-clevelandtn.com.
It is Judah Sandiford. Was here from Texas. Judah, welcome. And he's hanging out with cousin Gideon this morning.
Oh.
Very nice. Hey, don't forget, it is Monday morning when we kick off our 52nd annual WCLE Empty Stocking Fund. 10 days of giving, and you as this Cleveland, Bradley County community put on a big-time Christmas party. Our party for the children is on December the 10th this year, Saturday, December 10th, at Ocoee Middle. We'll kick off our 52nd annual campaign Monday morning, as we have for several years, at the Church of God International Headquarters. And we have a couple of guest hosts. We're bringing back our guest hosts. We got several new ones this year. Dr. Paul Kahn and Danny Murray will join us. Brenda Lawson, myself, Jimmy Logan, among many others, on Monday morning. We're already getting donations in. Hey, if you think that, my goodness, I better get my donation in, I better make my pledge now, go ahead and do it. As I got in this morning, I had a couple of donations on my desk for the Empty Stocking Fund. If you're new to the community, there are thousands of new people since last year. Our Empty Stocking Fund, this is a party that started by my grandfather, the late Reverend Littlefield, back in 1945. And so this is a true Cleveland, Bradley County tradition. So if you want to help us, just prepare that. We have a lot of businesses, understand, doing campaigns the next 2 weeks. I will say, I spoke to Brenda Lawson again yesterday. We are going to need some major help in shopping and wrapping of the gifts. December 6, 7, and 8. December 6, 7, and 8. And if you're someone, you say, hey, I want to help, I want to go shop, I want to wrap, you can call our office, and Brenda and her staff will get back to you. Call our office at 423-472-6700. Bridget, we're expecting a record amount of children, right at 1,500 at this point this year.
That's right, which means we need a record number of volunteers and donors starting next week.
All right. Also, understand that Brooklyn Goff is 18 today.
All right.
Oh, my goodness. Brooklyn Goff is 18, the daughter of Dwayne and Candace Goff. Of course, Candace was the one who just let me know that. Hey, now, listen, like Granddad Lavoie, who was always saying, always will, that he's the most decorated war veteran in the history of Bradley County. Her granddad, Candace's dad, Lavoie. Brooklyn better be going to register to vote today. You turn 18, you go register to vote.
That's right.
And then there's the Selective Service Act, but that's all. Hey, Candace, let her party for at least a little while. All right, 7:14. Bridget, let's just go ahead and check these. It's our Simmons Bank celebration list. Bridget told me I need to be checking the birthdays more, and I agree with that.
Yes.
Because we get busy later and all this stuff, and so I'll tell you what, let's do that right here.
My friend Roger Pickett celebrating his birthday tomorrow.
Oh, now, come on.
Mermaid Mattress. Happy birthday, Roger.
He's traveling. We were going to send him something today, but I know you're surprised. He's on tour again.
Just send him an IOU, I guess, right?
Well, no. I mean, I'm not getting him anything because he's not going to be here.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Kiana Wood is having a birthday today. That's from her husband, Aaron, and her kids. Buddy Evans is 70 today. That is from his family. Carrie King and Katie Sandoval. They are twins celebrating their birthdays today. Carrie is the head pharmacist at Publix, and then Katie is a teacher at Black Fox.
I know them, actually.
Yes,
now that you say that.
Yeah. Yeah, great girls.
Yeah, they really are.
Also, Beverly Cannon is celebrating today. That is from her sister. Fire Chief Han is 63 today. Happy birthday to him. Courtney Roberts is 22 today. Matthew Carpenter is 24 today. Birthday wish says to our miracle baby from Mom and Dad.
Matthew Carpenter, now, is that, I wonder if that's George Carpenter and Sherry Belkfowler?
Yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, George Carpenter used to be the morning host with Tom Rowland here. I love George and Sherry, and I can't believe Matthew's 24. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Man.
Also, Charlotte Kesley is celebrating a birthday tomorrow. The birthday wish says she's the best mother, grandmother, and friend. Terry Buckner at Assured Alarm celebrating his birthday tomorrow.
Terry!
Yes.
My goodness, and our alarms are ringing all over the place. Hey, Terry! Hey, listen, buddy. Let me say this about Assured. When, Gideon gets here before I do when he's here. Austin, of course, gets here maybe by noon when he's here. But I do this sprint from the door to the alarm. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's just... I told Dwayne, I said, if anybody ever saw that... oh, man, and it's great. Yeah,
it's a little scary.
Not exactly Carl Lewis. And it's in the dark, and, I'm sprinting, and I'm trying to get there, and all this. The last thing we need is the authorities here again.
Wow. And then, as we just mentioned, Brooklyn Goff is 18 today. Happy birthday to her.
Brooklyn!
Yeah.
Goes to Lee University.
All right. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those for today and tomorrow. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. You can go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list at Simmons Bank. They have the products and services to help make your dreams come true.
All right, so just a broadcast reminder. Join me down at the Town Squire. And I tell you, I know there's a lot of people busy and traveling and all that, but I hope you'll come down today from 11 till 2 and tell Larry happy 45th anniversary on the Town Squire. We'll be down there. It's a different emphasis this year. Sure, this Black Wednesday is celebrating the Stewart Park Plaza, owned by Carolyn Green Auction Real Estate, and David Carroll now, and Larry wants to celebrate the plaza. I told Larry, I said, you know what, this is the Town Squire's 45th anniversary, so we're going to celebrate today. Come on down and be with us 11 till 2. Town Squire giving away not one but two $100 gift cards later today, and gets all of the activity of the Christmas season going. That's today from 11 till 2 at the Town Squire. Dwayne is live at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland today from 11 until 1 o'clock with a live broadcast, getting people ready, getting you ready for Black Friday. Remember, the first 10 people that buy a new or pre-owned vehicle at Mountain View Nissan Cleveland on Friday, Black Friday, will get a 22-inch griddle, which would be perfect for, flapjacks, bacon, fried potatoes, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd probably slap a cheeseburger, slap that bad boy, put a big old piece of American cheese on that deal.
There you go.
And just see what happens. Let the Lord have his way. So, anyway, that's at Mountain View Nissan. And then Bridget, you and myself, Dwayne, we're going to be out on Black Friday morning.
That's right.
Come on.
So we're going to be at the Cleveland Town Center right there in front of Bath and Body Works. So come out and see us. They open at 6 a.m., and that's when we'll be there.
I remember the old days when we started at 5 at Bradley Square Mall. Black Friday morning, it's always fun because we'll take a break and Bridget goes and shops.
Yeah.
So it's going to be big. So, hey, all of our broadcasts, thanks to our friend and communications coordinator, Sheridan Mosley, all of our remote broadcasts are now listed on our website. So you can go to mymix1041.com, see where we're going to be, and come and terrorize us. That's just fine. No, it's going to be a big next few days.
Hardee's new Charbroil Double Deals, starting at $2.99 each, have the Academy for New Offerings hailing this double cheeseburger deal as very new indeed. How much more new does it get than the new Bacon Double Cheeseburger and the new California Classic Double Cheeseburger? Not much newer than that. Well, I've got news for the Academy. After this, I'm getting myself a double cheeseburger from this new deal. The new Charbroiled Double Deal starting at $2.99 each at Hardee's. Feed your happy. Tax not included for a limited time. Price and participation may vary. Visit restaurant or app for details.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Big news! We're all morning people now. Nope, you're not less lazy. Hardee's now serves super sausage biscuits anytime before noon on weekends.
What?
Again?
Bite into the new, meaty, super sausage biscuit, only at Hardee's.
For over 50 years, the Empty Stocking Fund has been a tradition in Bradley County. Our mission is to see that no child goes without Christmas. With your donations, we were able to provide toys for more than 1,200 kids last year. This year, the need is even greater. Please consider helping us as we share the love of Christ with our neighbors in Bradley County. The Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv Empty Stocking Fund fundraising drive is taking place November 28th through December 9th. Donate online at emptystocking.org or mail your donation to P.O. Box 2370, Cleveland, Tennessee 37320. The WCLE Empty Stocking Fund is a registered nonprofit. All donations are tax deductible.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals. We're here for you.
So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today. Home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Did you know 4 out of every 10 pills contain a potential lethal dose of fentanyl? 2 salt-sized grains of fentanyl can kill. Talk to your kids today about the risks of fentanyl. ATS The Bridge, speaking out against drugs, speaking up with a message of hope. Visit atsthebridge.org today.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need, from water heaters to kitchen faucets, from lighting to septic tanks. We literally sell it all. Don't believe me? Stop by one of our 32 stores across the Southeast and check it out for yourself. And tell them Josh sent you. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank to Collegedale, luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here.
General Manager, Cleveland Ford, is also known as Scrooge.
Oh.
I don't know if you heard about that. Listen to this. This is pretty good, though. Black Friday only. Any purchase, new or used cars at Cleveland Ford or Vehicles Direct will get a $500 gas card with purchase.
Wow.
That's pretty good, Doug.
Yeah.
Ain't bad. Now, sadly, Doug and his family won't eat for the next several weeks, but it's okay. Now, this just in. I mean, I just told Bridget, I said, Bridget, here's the beauty of local radio and television right here. And we're going to show you. Because we'll just, here we go.
Right.
So did you hear me? If you purchase a new or used vehicle, Black Friday only, all day Friday, at Cleveland Ford or Vehicles Direct, you will receive a $500 gas card. Now, I got to give credit to Dougie Fresh there. That's pretty good, Doug.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Doug obviously got saved overnight, so it's nice. $500 gas card when you buy a new or pre-owned vehicle at Cleveland Ford or Vehicles Direct this Friday, and that's Black Friday only.
Wow, how about that?
Mic drop. Okay. We just upped the ante a little bit here. Bridget, I tell you what, tell me about our friends at Springdale Heating and Air. What's happening over there?
Okay, at Springdale Heating and Air, they are old-fashioned friendly and always more than your money's worth. You can give them a call at 423-479-6363.
And what's that number again?
479-6363.
All right. Very good. And now this. Cleveland Tire Center has a Black Friday special. Buy 4 tires, get a free oil change at Cleveland Tire Center. North Lee Highway in Cleveland. Cleveland Tire Center. Free oil change with purchase of 4 tires on Black Friday. Time for the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center at 7:25.
Need a better mattress at a better price? Come to Mermaid Mattress today and take advantage of all our Black Friday mattress sale specials.
Okay, for today.
Uh-oh. Well, it's right there on your screen.
Glitch on the, well, there's not many details there. So for today, sunny to partly cloudy skies. We'll have a high around 65 today, partly cloudy this evening with a low of 38. And then for tomorrow, we'll have partly cloudy skies during the morning and cloudy skies during the afternoon with a high of 65. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 28 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by Vehicles Direct, lifetime certified. Over 150 used cars on the lot at all times. Vehicles Direct, South Lee Highway in Cleveland, vehiclesdirect.com.
I can't do it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I
just can't. I can't. Well, it's Harry Connick Jr. and Ava. I think they misspelled it. It should be Ava Maria, but I just can't do it. I'm sorry. I apologize. It ain't happening. We'll do this.
Okay.
Let's start with something fun on this Turkey Day Eve. How about our end of the year countdown? So 1 day away from our happy Thanksgiving, got our fluffy turkey right there. Hanukkah kicks off in 25 days. The winter season begins in 28 days, although we've certainly had some wintertime mornings here recently. Merry Christmas, December 25th. That's going to be in 32 days, so just about a month away. And then January 1st, Happy New Year for 2023. That is 39 days away, so less than 40 days before we're starting, yes, a new year. What about today then on our Thanksgiving Eve? Well, we have beautiful weather here in the Tennessee Valley. High pressure directly in place over our area. That's bringing us the clear skies this morning, and we'll have plentiful sunshine through the day today. There's a little bit of activity much further to the south of us, just some light rainfall around the Macon area. I'm going to pull back and show you a big national picture so you can see if you are traveling today. There's some snow up towards Vermont. We've got some rain down here for Florida, Georgia, South Carolina along the coastline. A few showers around the Dallas area, and then also some snow from Idaho, Wyoming over into Montana. So when you're talking about road conditions, which may impact those airports, that's why I'm showing you too. We're good to go driving, hitting the roads here locally, but if you are kind of flying or you have somebody starting off in some of these locations driving in, again, the green is indicating where we have that rain ongoing. Snow, though, on the roads up to the northwest may have some airport issues there today, and then also that snow there, northern portions of upstate New York towards Vermont as well, as far as those road conditions at 6:15 this morning. What about our local area? We're going to have dry roads for today and tomorrow. So even if you're just taking a day trip for Thanksgiving tomorrow, you're going to be good. The rain, though, it's going to be on our way for Friday and Saturday. So let's break it down. Friday, the timing, so that's Black Friday, in the morning time and in the afternoon. Generally, though, we're going to have a lull period Friday evening and night. Now, there may still be a stray shower at that point, but overall, drier conditions for your Friday evening and night plans. Saturday timing, I put a little question mark. It's still inconsistent right now. Some models are showing rainfall greater during the daytime on Saturday, while others are still pushing it greater for Saturday night. So we're still a few days away before we get there. You can check back in if you have those outdoor plans for Saturday, and hopefully in a couple of days we'll be able to hone in on that timing a little bit more for you. As far as
don't forget, I'll be broadcasting live from the Town Squire today. We're celebrating the Stewart Park Plaza, but the Town Squire's 45th anniversary celebration. Come down and say hi to Larry. Wish him a happy anniversary. And his staff, Ben, Tom, we got even some of Larry's grandsons are working there now. So come down and see us 11 until 2 today. Free gift wrapping, plus Larry's giving away not one, but two $100 gift cards. So it's going to be a very big day at the Town Square, Black Wednesday today. And by the way, the stores, the shops at the Stewart Park Plaza will all be taking part and celebrating. The Mix 104.1 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. All right, in the news, Cleveland awarded a $20,000 grant for, this is for downtown improvements. Cleveland among the winners. The state Supreme Court increased the suspension of McMinn County Attorney Joseph H. Crabtree, Jr. For numerous reasons. We'll get into that at the top of the hour. A state senator pleaded guilty on Tuesday to violating campaign finance laws and conspiring to defraud the Federal Election Commission. This according to the United States Department of Justice. Senator Brian Kelsey, a 44-year-old senator, District 31 of Germantown. More on that at the top of the hour. And just a reminder, we had this story yesterday, but if you're among the 1.2 million Tennesseans, especially, and of course we got about 97 million people traveling nationwide, the Tennessee Department of Transportation says they're going to halt the lane closures in the state. It's already started last night through Monday morning, so keep that in mind. And also keep in mind that beginning Monday, our 52nd annual WCLE Empty Stocking Fund, we kick it off on Monday morning from the Church of God International Headquarters. It's going to be a big morning. We're on at 6 o'clock Monday morning. We are going to come to you and ask for your help as we, along with Brenda Lawson, Tom and Sandra Rowland, and our stations come together again to put a party on for about 1,500 children this year at Ocoee Middle School, the Christmas party for children, Saturday, December 10th. And you've always been so kind, and you've been so good to us. And so we're going to come on the air and ask for your help. We'll do 10 days of giving beginning Monday morning. So a lot of plans already in place, I understand. People are moving and working and doing things. And Bridget, we are also putting a call out for shoppers and wrappers. I talked to Brenda Lawson again yesterday. She said, Steve, we're going to have hundreds more children than we've ever had. A lot of that, folks, is the growth of Cleveland and Bradley County. These are Cleveland and Bradley County children. And so I tell you, Bridget, you had a nice idea. People can text us their information if they want to participate. That's shopping December 6th, wrapping December 6th, 7, and 8. So if people want to participate, they can text us. Is that right?
That's right. Yeah, text us at 614-6499. Be sure to include your name. And, of course, we'll have your phone number there. But we'll be glad to get your information and have someone contact you.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland. Right here and right ahead of sports, let's get another check of our celebration list with our friends at Simmons Bank. Back over to you.
Okay, happy birthday, Roger Pickett. He's celebrating his birthday tomorrow, owner of Mermaid Mattress. Also, Tiana Wood is having a birthday today. That's from her husband, Aaron, and her kids. Buddy Evans is 70 today. Carrie King and Katie Sandoval, they are twins, celebrating their birthdays today. Carrie is the head pharmacist at Publix, and Katie is a teacher at Black Fox. Beverly Cannon is celebrating today. That is from her sister. Fire Chief Hahn is 63 today. Courtney Roberts is 22. Matthew Carpenter is 24 today. The birthday wish says to our miracle baby. That is from Mom and Dad. Charlotte Kesley is celebrating tomorrow. The birthday wish says she is the best mother, grandmother, and friend. Terry Buckner, owner of Assured Alarms, is celebrating his birthday tomorrow. Brooklyn Goff is 18 today, a student at Lee University. And then David and Cindy Fields, they are celebrating their 26th wedding anniversary today. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those for today and tomorrow. The volunteer Ritapest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. You can go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list at Simmons Bank. They have been helping their customers make their dreams come true since 1903.
And you're hosting tomorrow, is that right?
Yes.
Such a mistake. I mean, who in the world would come? Well, here's the key question. So you're providing the venue.
Right.
You have a new home. I understand you want to show it off, whatever. But, I should say a new estate. I've seen it. Never been invited inside. I've seen it from the... Anyway,
never.
Are you cooking?
Me?
You
No.
personally?
No.
Okay, good. That's fine.
I'm going to try a new dessert this year, but, we'll see how it turns out, if it makes it to the table or not.
What is the new dessert we're trying?
Well, it's a thing that people, it's kind of a traditional thing, but it's a strawberry pretzel dessert. I'm not sure of the name of it, but I saw the recipe online.
Every time I have a strawberry, I think, what would make this really top it off is a good pretzel. So what do? Get the mustard out with the pretzel and the strawberries?
Oh, gross.
That's the most ridiculous thing. Strawberries and pretzels?
Yeah,
what?
well, the pretzel is like the crust, and then there's some, I don't know.
No, I'm still not with you, Bridget. I'm so sorry.
It looked easy, so that's...
Yeah, okay, well, because you saw it at a preschool where the children were apparently putting them together at lunchtime.
We'll see.
So that'd be a good dessert for Thanksgiving. These poor old victims over here. My goodness.
We'll see how it turns
That's
out.
good. Yeah. I tell you what, if that works, you call Martha Stewart, and you got something there. Okay. Or Barefoot Contessa, who I saw on 60 Minutes a couple of weeks ago. All right, let's get a check of the streets right here. It's Black Friday all month long at Don Ledford, Cleveland, because, Debbie does not know when Black Friday is. So let's do it all month. She got mad at me yesterday.
Good.
She said she's tired of me saying it takes a NASCAR pit crew to put her makeup on every morning. And I said, I don't say that.
Oh, no.
I said, Bridget has said that numerous...
Nope, she knows. Okay, at Don Ledford, Cleveland, a 22 or 23 Chevy Equinox has up to $1,500 customer cash, or get 2.99% APR financing for up to 60 months with no payment till 2023. That's at Don Ledford, Cleveland on North Lee Highway. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ritapest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance, located on Keith Street near Chick-fil-A here in Cleveland, specializing in consolidation, installment, and personal loans. Visit them online at southlandfinance.net. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Are you losing sleep or worried about market volatility affecting your hard-earned retirement?
Lifetime Certified is the new buzz in town for Vehicles Direct. 12-month, 12,000-mile comprehensive warranty. Lifetime powertrain warranty. Complimentary maintenance for 1 year. Certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Love it or leave it, satisfaction guaranteed. Best trade-in value in town. Kelly Blue Book Buy Center. Vehicles Direct, South Lee Highway in Cleveland at APD 40. Visit vehiclesdirect.com. You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
To us exclusively this morning, and that is when you buy a new or pre-owned vehicle at Cleveland Ford on Black Friday, that's Black Friday only, you will receive a $500 gas card. And Bridget, I know that's the same at Vehicles Direct.
Yes, that's right. When you purchase a vehicle, Black Friday only at Vehicles Direct, you get that $500 gas card. Yes, Vehicles Direct.
All right, so Cleveland Ford and Vehicles Direct, both South Lee Highway and I-75 exit 20 at the bypass. So, again, buy a pre or new vehicle at Cleveland Ford, pre-owned or new vehicle at Ford, or, of course, a vehicle at Vehicles Direct on Black Friday. Black Friday only, you'll receive a $500 gas card. So go ahead and do your shopping now and get ready. Sports right around the corner here.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me. I told my son to find me.
For a limited time, you can choose from 4 different mattresses and buy all 4 for the price of a twin. $199, $399, $599, and $799 any size, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
For today, we'll have sunny to partly cloudy skies, a high around 65, partly cloudy this evening with a low of 38. And then for tomorrow, partly cloudy during the morning, cloudy skies by the afternoon with a high around 65. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 27 degrees.
Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious foods in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome in 740 Mix 1041. We're on MixTV.tv on this Thanksgiving Eve 2022 as we get ready for some wonderful programming the next several days and some big live broadcasts. Join me. I'm going to be out at the Town Square in the Stewart Park Plaza later today between 11 and 2 o'clock. It's now celebrating the 45th anniversary of the shop that appreciates the customer, the Town Square. I'll be there from 11 till 2. Come by and say hello to, thank you, Brenda. Say hello to Larry McDaniel and his staff. Wish them a very happy 45th anniversary at the Town Square. And Santa Claus will be there. Bring the children out for pictures, free gift wrapping. Also, the Town Square giving away 2 $100 gift cards at the end of our broadcast today, and a big deal. So the Town Square is also celebrating Small Business Weekend this Friday and Saturday with a great selection, great prices, just in time for the Christmas season. Now, Thanksgiving Day, Larry and his staff wishes everyone a blessed day and with family and friends, and thank you for letting the Town Squire serve the community for 45 years. So I tell you, it's going to be a lot of fun later today at the Town Squire, and the Santa train is in high gear. The Town Squire loaded with a great selection of merchandise starting up the Christmas season today, Black Wednesday. We started this 7 years ago. As you're out and about getting ready for Thanksgiving tomorrow, stop by the Town Squire in the Stewart Park Plaza today. 45 years of the Town Squire, the headquarters for that man in your life, helping customers for that just right Christmas gift and your complete men's store, free gift wrapping. We're there later today at the Town Squire from 11 until 2 o'clock. Come by and see us. All right, it's the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial Hello Human Kindness as the sport sponsored by the Town Squire. The college football playoff poll out last night on ESPN exclusively. Their reveal, Tennessee fell 5 spots to number 10. No surprise after their loss at South Carolina last Saturday night. Of course, we not only lost the game, we lost our quarterback, Hendon Hooker, for the rest of the season. He's a senior, apparently a wonderful young man, and a Heisman Trophy favorite. Georgia, the top 4 is the same. Georgia, Ohio State, Michigan, TCU, 1 through 4. Now remember, Ohio State number 2 host Michigan number 3 this Saturday. One would think something could happen there as far as the poll's concerned, but anyway, we shall see. LSU number 5, so they have had an unbelievable comeback in the rankings, and this season. I mean, you remember after they lost to UT, people were talking about Brian Kelly hanging on at LSU. Now they're the number 5 team in the nation. USC 6, Alabama 7, 8th is Clemson, 9th is Oregon. Tennessee again falls to number 10. At the World Cup, they're saying it's the biggest upset at the World Cup in over 20 years. Saudi Arabia defeated Lionel Messi and Argentina 2-1. Denmark and Tunisia, also Mexico and Poland, all drew at 0. And yes, I know you're impressed by my soccer terminology. It's fine. I know John Bros. And who else do we know in soccer? I mean, do I know anybody? I don't know. They're wonderful people, but God love them. But anyway, now I know Miles Christian. I mean, come on now. I know Miles.
Yeah.
So they're smartening me up a little bit here. France over Australia 4-1. And games today, Morocco and Croatia, that may be over by now. Started at 5 o'clock Eastern this morning. Germany and Japan at 8 o'clock this morning. Spain, Costa Rica at 11. Belgium and Canada at 2 o'clock. Don't forget, the United States plays England Friday at 2 o'clock on Black Friday. That's always a great, great matchup. They look to rebound after a draw versus Wales Monday, the U.S., in a battle the world will be watching Friday. The U.S. will take on England, coming off a big win against Iran. The U.S. looks to take down England, as correspondent Commissioner Josh Rogers tells me, like 1776, all over again. Time to let the big dog eat. Of course, when Josh gets ready for Thanksgiving, they all just back away. Okay. Trevecca Nazarene, the ladies, the women's game over the Lee Lady Flames last night, 67-52. Butler will be at UT. Who's making Bob Kessling work on the day before Thanksgiving?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I mean, I would tell you what traditionally, folks, the night before Thanksgiving is. As people, head to the bars and that sort of thing, and Bob would normally be there, but now he's got to work. Well, I guess he'll be heading Calhoun's on the River after.
Yeah, it's a home game at least.
Okay, good. And anyway, and we'll see if he gets invited by his family to Thanksgiving tomorrow. Butler at UT, 7:30 tonight. Right, that's the men right here, Mix 104.1. Hey, Walker Valley's in the Silverdale Classic today. The boys play Silverdale at 11:30. The girls play Grundy County at 1 o'clock. And it is just an absolute American tradition. It's the NFL on Thanksgiving Day. Here we go. Detroit has hosted the NFL game on Thanksgiving since the 1920s. They will host the Buffalo Bills. Remember, the Bills were there last Sunday when their game was moved to Detroit against the Browns because of the 7 feet of snow in Buffalo. Set all kinds of records up there. So Bills at Lions will kick us off tomorrow, 12:30 on CBS. What time do you eat tomorrow?
About 1 o'clock.
So the game's always on. You got Macy's. You got football. That's the thing about this Thanksgiving holiday. It's very traditional. Mm-hmm. I mean, we do the same things pretty much at the same times.
It's good. Tradition is good.
It's good. No, it's great. Giants at Cowboys. That's a good game. Now, that's a game. Giants and Cowboys are really meaningful this year because of the NFC East. That's a big, big battle. 4:30 on Fox. Patriots at Vikings will be the nightcap tomorrow night, 8:20 NBC. But I can't stay up for the whole thing because Brendan's got me working at 6 o'clock Black Friday morning.
That was not my idea.
At the Cleveland Town Center, where we'll be at Bath and Body. Praise the Lord. Maybe you'll find some lotions or soaps or something, which will improve the situation. The Egg Bowl is tomorrow night, and this is interesting because Lane Kiffin is rumored to be leaving Ole Miss. He's denied it, but as Bridget pointed out yesterday, if there's one thing you can trust, it's Lane Kiffin. You can always trust. Is that right, UT fans? You can always trust Lane. He ain't going anywhere. And what'd you say yesterday?
Since he's denying it, that means he will be the head coach at Auburn next year.
Yeah, he'll be on the sidelines. But anyway, he's denying it for now. Mississippi State. Well, if you look into the statement that he made, he said, "I have not accepted the Auburn job." And what he's going to say? Well, as of today, I've not accepted it.
Right.
Ole Miss and Mississippi State and Oxford, 8 o'clock tomorrow night. Hey, Phil Jacobs, you go. Please keep your shirt on. Took his shirt off one time on ESPN at that game. Embarrassed all of Cleveland. We all had to leave Cleveland for a while. All right, 12 minutes before 8 a.m.
Mornings is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix. With over 40 years experience in the ready mix business, they have supplied thousands of residential and commercial projects. Family owned with 6 locations in East Tennessee. Call Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
Hey, this is Thomas Williams with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. It's football time here in the great state of Tennessee. Score big with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland all month long. Visit cleveland-nissan.com, home of the lifetime warranty.
Thanks
Thank you for calling Logan Thompson. This is Ashley.
Yeah, we always do the Thanksgiving morning show. I have the turkey in the oven and over there in the kitchen, and you know, I got the flapjacks and the. Matter of fact, Bridget, hey, tell Bobby about your Thanksgiving dish. She brings. She's hosting tomorrow, Bobby. She brings one item. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Well, I'm going to try a new to
Hang on a second. What?
I'm going to try a new to me dessert. It has strawberries in it, a pretzel crust, and some other things that I can't remember at the moment.
Pretzels and strawberries, Bobby.
Oh, nice. So the time to debut a brand new dessert is on Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
It may or may not make it to the table. We'll see.
That's right.
Well,
that sounds good. I think I've had those before.
They normally encourage Bridget not to participate in the cooking, but because, you know, they had that one time where everybody had to go to the hospital. But now, I guess we're past that.
There was one Thanksgiving, Deidre and I were dating in college. I went to Thanksgiving to a friend's house, and the turkey was bad, and we all got sick after that. That was a fun one.
I bet, yeah. I mean, that's nothing says Thanksgiving like that, you know.
No, I think I threw up all over her dad's Astro minivan on the interstate. That's always been a good story.
Well, see, that makes a great story, though. That's good. And then you got married. Well, I guess the markets are.
And she stuck with me.
I guess so. Well, sadly, her dad didn't. But anyway, the markets are thankful this morning. What I saw earlier, Bobby.
That's right. Looks like we got an early Santa Claus rally to Dow up 397 points to close at 34,098. The S&P up 53 to close at 4,003, and the NASDAQ up 149 points to close at 11,174. So nice little rebound here developing in the markets. Back to you guys in the studio.
All right, Bobby Ludwig's your Edward Jones financial advisor. Bobby, how can we reach out to you?
Give us a call for all your investment, retirement, and life insurance needs, especially if you're getting close to retirement. Perhaps 2023 is the year you plan to retire. Give us a call. We'll make sure you got a plan together. 473-2215. Again, that's 473-2215. Or stop by and see me, 2060 North Dakota, right by the old Ladder gas station.
And Bobby, hey, help us out. We start the Empty Stocking Fund on Monday morning, so help us get the word out.
Monday morning, absolutely. It's a great cause. Thanks, Steve.
Thanks for all your help over the years. All right, Bobby. Happy Thanksgiving, buddy. You and Deidre and the children.
Happy Thanksgiving.
All right, buddy. Bobby Ludwig, your Edward Jones financial advisor.
CHI Memorial Family Practice Associates provide.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
You have served as a heroic example, protected our country, and placed yourself between us and danger. The sacrifices you've made and your service to our country do not go unnoticed.
From all of us at Mermaid Mattress, we salute you. And we would like to pay your sales tax on select Mermaid and Sealy mattress sets, in addition to all the holiday savings going on now.
Mermaid Mattress. Mattress, better price, better sleep, better life.
Remember Me Senior Care is Cleveland's first assisted living and memory care neighborhood. They specialize in assisted living for those who are still active with a community of indoor and outdoor activities. They also provide memory care living for those who are facing life with dementia. Learn more online at remembermesc.com or call their office and set up an in-person visit at 423-473-3140. Remember Me Senior Care, a culture of care your loved one deserves.
I've struggled with acne since I was 13. I can't tell you how many times I canceled plans because I couldn't get myself to leave the house. I experienced another sudden breakout and finally turned to Cortina. It was so easy. I just answered a few questions online and uploaded photos. My board-certified dermatologist created the perfect plan, and my custom medication was sent directly to my door. With Cortina, acne no longer has to be a lifelong struggle.
At 12:04 this morning. Dwayne, you better have a good price with them ladies, I guarantee you.
Rainfall, though, goes. We know we're going to have it on Friday. We're going to have it at some point on Saturday. So widespread 1 to 2 inches possible, but maybe even locally up to 3 inches for certain locations. So today, no rain in the forecast. Again, sunny to mostly sunny skies. Some high thin clouds will move in this Wednesday afternoon. It's going to be beautiful outside. Mild highs today and tomorrow in the 60s. So for your Thanksgiving, partly sunny in the morning, clouds will be on the increase, but notice all of that rainfall, even as we approach 9 p.m., 8 p.m. Central Time Thursday night, is still to our west. So again, just increasing clouds, but dry for your Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving night, though, here comes the rain. So that consistent rainfall for your Black Friday morning through Black Friday afternoon. And then here's that lull period that I mentioned for Friday evening and night. So there may still be a stray shower, but overall drier conditions. Saturday, though, again, kind of on and off periods of rain. That's the one that's a little bit more inconsistent. Our in-house model has the bulk of that heaviest rain, even at 8 p.m. on Saturday, still to our west. So coming in a little bit later, but that can still fluctuate a little bit. As far as that rainfall map, as I already mentioned, 1 to 2 inches, certainly across the area, maybe even locally up to 3 inches as we get to Sunday morning and everything really wraps up. Today, though, no worries for rain. Those high temperatures in the 60s, it's going to be gorgeous outside. Tonight, low temperatures, a combination of the mid-30s all the way to the low 40s, 41 in Chattanooga and in Scottsboro, 37 in Cleveland, and 40 in Dalton. Tomorrow's high temperatures also in the 60s for your Thanksgiving, partly sunny overall, but we will have those increasing clouds. So as we look ahead to the 2-day forecast, really beautiful sunshine today, a light breeze from the north-northeast, 64 at 4 p.m. Thursday, increasing clouds for your Thanksgiving, 59 at noon and 65 at 4 o'clock. So great weather for the cousins to play outside, for frying those turkeys, smoking the turkeys, as our Paul Shaheen is doing.
Doing that
Today and tomorrow, you're going to be good. Black Friday and Saturday, if you're wanting to put up Christmas decorations, not the best. For that, you might want to wait until doing the outside portions, at least until Sunday.
Stick to the tree this weekend.
Yes.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios, this is Talk 1013 The Buzz, WCLE, HD2 and 1013 FM, W267BI Cleveland.
Morning, everybody. It's Thanksgiving Eve, 3 minutes before 8 o'clock. And welcome in to all of you. Don't forget, join me live at the Town Squire later today, Bridget. 7 years of Black Wednesday. It's a little different this year. That's my dentures. I love that echo. It echoes in the TV room.
Yeah, everyone loves
this.
That.
Is, folks, I have admitted I have a severe case of ADHD, and so I can't find any medication. So, isn't that beautiful?
No, it's not, actually.
Oh, okay. You think it's annoying? Is that what you told me?
Yes.
Anyway, so that's the deal there. I'll be at Town Squire 11 until 2. Black Wednesday is going to have a new emphasis this morning, later today, actually. It's really, we're going to talk about the 45th anniversary of the Town Squire. Now, all of the stores and the shops at Stewart Park Plaza will celebrate. The idea is, and this is, a lot of people are new to the community this year, thousands of new people here. By the way, why? Go home. I mean, you know, you're clogging our roads.
No.
You're eating our food.
No.
All right. Well, if you're going to be here, then Black Wednesday is the day before Thanksgiving. Larry had the idea. Hey, you go out here, you're getting ready for Thanksgiving. Stop by Stewart Park Plaza, save some money, look around. They've got a great variety of stores and shops down there. But this year's special, it's the 45th anniversary of the Town Squire. So come down, congratulate Larry and his staff free gift wrapping. Larry's also giving away two $100 gift cards at the end of the broadcast. So anyway.
Coming to see Mr. Larry. Owen loves the Town Squire brands.
The Town Squire. Well, he's got all the sportswear items. We were in there doing a television taping, Gideon and myself, last Wednesday. And I'm telling you, Larry's got more inventory, more clothing than I've ever seen. And something he says, the clothes are great, and that's why they're there. But the shoe department is something that people really need to take a look at. So, and I got a pair of Johnny Holdens. I think they're Johnson and Murphy's, but they were recommended by Johnny Holden.
Okay.
Johnny Holden getting ready for a state championship with Emerson Petty, his grandson.
That's right.
Baylor in the state title game a week from tomorrow.
Wow.
There we go, John. I talked to Johnny yesterday. Bridget, get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list. What's happening?
Okay, happy birthday to Roger Pickett, owner of Mermaid Mattress, celebrating his birthday tomorrow on Thanksgiving.
A man, the czar of sleep, who will put you to sleep when you talk to him. And I say that, ladies and gentlemen, because he's traveling, and he's not watching nor listening.
Oh,
no man knows the day nor the hour, Roger. All right.
Kiana Wood is having a birthday today. That's from her husband, Aaron, and her kids. Buddy Evans is 70 today. Carrie
every time you're saying Buddy Evans, I hear Buddy the Elf. And that's just my problem. That's an issue with me.
We know.
Happy birthday, Buddy the Elf Evans. I mean, Buddy Evans. What is it?
Buddy Evans.
Buddy Evans.
Yes.
Okay. It's not Buddy the Elf.
No.
Okay. It's no fun. That's not funny. Stop it.
Carrie King and Katie Sandoval, they are twins, both celebrating their birthdays today. Carrie is the head pharmacist at Publix, and Katie is a teacher at Black Fox Elementary. Beverly Cannon is having a birthday today. That is from her sister. Fire Chief Hahn is 63 today. Courtney Roberts is 22. Matthew Carpenter is 24 today. The birthday wish says to our miracle baby. They are very proud of him from Mom and Dad. Charlotte Kesley is celebrating tomorrow. The birthday wish says the best grandmother, mother, and friend. Terry Buckner, owner of Assured Alarms, is celebrating his birthday tomorrow on Thanksgiving.
And he said he's coming to your house?
Yeah.
For tomorrow? Terry?
Come on.
Hey, Terry, buddy, listen, there are restaurants open. I mean, come on now. And when Bridget announces she's going to try a dessert that includes strawberries and pretzels.
And some other things.
Because, every time I'm having a big old pretzel with some mustard and a big old Coke Zero, I think, what would really top this off? Strawberries.
See,
yeah, that just...
Sweet, the salty. Yeah, it's good. Okay.
Maybe
Brooklyn.
some chocolate. I mean, really? I mean, honest to goodness, you're not exactly Martha Stewart,
No, I'm not. Brooklyn Goff is 18 today, a student at Lee University.
She went to prison,
yes.
Which you should.
David and Cindy Fields, they are celebrating their 26th wedding anniversary today. Lecia Collins is having a birthday today. That is from her sister. Savannah Carroll is celebrating tomorrow. And then, this will just end, Athena Davis is celebrating today. Athena is celebrating her 45th birthday.
She's older than me. We graduated from high school together.
Is a mom of 5, wife to Craig, and a 22-year teacher at Cleveland High School.
And she is a first-class Cleveland High School Hall of Famer.
Yes, whereas you were not in the first class.
And I didn't like the fact that, as I recall, when she was crowned 8 years ago in the Hall of Fame, you said she probably had pictures of someone. And that just, listen,
no,
Bridget, she's still mad at you over that. I don't know why you said that.
I would never say that.
Unbelievable.
Happy birthday, Athena. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us.
I'm just glad she's older than me. That's good.
Today and tomorrow. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they have been helping their customers make their dreams come true since 1903.
You getting more information?
Yes. Joan Thurman, thank you. She's backing me up on the strawberry dessert.
Joan, don't do it.
She says it is so good.
No.
Have a happy Thanksgiving.
No, Joan. No, Joan. That's not. And we really do not need to put the name, your name, nor the name of your business with Bridget's dessert ideas. Because what happened is she went down to the preschool, saw the children playing in it, and said, you know what? Hey, let's just try it on Thanksgiving. So, I mean, that's what you did. And, it's, what are you going to do for activities? Finger painting? Is that what's going to happen here?
Maybe.
People are going to get the Jell-O chocolate pudding out? Here, Mom. Because, or Susan. She likes her eggnog, doesn't she, ladies and gentlemen? All right. Oh, my goodness. 4 minutes after. Oh, that's just fun there. You know what we ought to do is just get our moms together again. Boy, I tell you, between my mother calling me crying every day about stuff. If Mom doesn't call me crying every day, there's something wrong. Oh, Steve. Yesterday. True story. So yesterday, I'm in the middle. I know we got the news and half of humanity listening and everything going on. I got to tell you this. So last night, I'm having a conversation with my mother.
Okay.
Was I reading the Wall Street Journal while talking? Yes. But I just noticed that in the middle of the conversation, she stopped and just started praying immediately.
Oh, good.
There was fine. Prayer's great. No transition. Nothing. It was just, and of course, I'm reading about Bob Iger taking over Disney. Mom, I got her on speaker there, and every once in a while,
sometimes when you sense evil, you just got to pray right now. And she was on the phone with you, right?
And then she's crying, and then all of a sudden, it's just launch right in.
Yeah.
I had no idea what I was agreeing to. Where two or more agree. I'd start hearing that. Where two or more agree.
Good.
All right. Well, here we go.
Love it.
All right. Then the revival broke out, and it was. Meanwhile, I'm still sitting there reading the Wall Street Journal. Thank you.
This news update is brought to you by Rick's Plumbing Service, a family-owned business specializing in new commercial and residential plumbing. Call Jason or Josh at Rick's Plumbing Service, 423-595-6143. This traffic report is brought to you by L&B Appliance, your one-stop appliance shop, locally owned and operated. Durkee Road at Highway 64 in Cleveland, 423-339-3231.
Looking for the dealer who's gonna give you more. Kia of Cleveland Superstore.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway. I love the holidays. It's a time to be thankful for life and all of its blessings. And I'm most thankful for you, our customers, and your continued support. As a gesture of gratitude, we're doing something extra special. The first 5 customers on Black Friday.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios, this is Mix 1041 WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens. Download the free Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com.
The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
Serenity Funeral Homes. Convenient.
Mix 1041 and Honda of Cleveland are giving away a Honda Civic LX to an active law enforcement officer in our area. If you know someone that you think deserves to win, you can nominate them at mymix1041.com/Honda or on the Mix 1041 app.
Mix Mornings on Mix TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mix Mornings on MixTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9, MixTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this. Bender Realty is helping to keep the community thriving during this pandemic by offering no-contact online tools for buyers and sellers in the real estate market.
Especially in this day and time with COVID, it makes a lot of the buyers are not wanting to get out and walk into someone else's home, and even sellers may not want people in their home. We can actually do a virtual tour with our phones and send it to our clients.
Walk through a property without having to actually be there and see all the intricacies of the property and the things that they may or may not want.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Partly cloudy skies, a high around 65. Partly cloudy this evening with a low of 38. Partly cloudy for the morning tomorrow, and then cloudy skies by the afternoon with a high around 65. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 27 degrees.
This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Drs. Ken and Brian Beard. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. 7 people are shot and killed at a Walmart in Chesapeake, Virginia, including the suspect. Police arrived to find the bodies, not confirming what some employees are saying, that the shooter was a manager. Kevin Harper posted on Facebook Live.
Just left out the break room. Manager come in there, started capping people up in there. Started shooting, bro. Like, I'm whole, though, y'all. Sadly, though, we lost a few of our associates.
The active shooter call came in at 10:12 p.m. A teenage boy is killed. At least 18 people are hurt in 2 explosions in Jerusalem.
Police suspect the bombers were Palestinians, and if confirmed, the use of explosives in Jerusalem would be the most significant attack of its kind in years. Most of the casualties were from the first blast, reportedly a device left at a bus station on the outskirts of the city. The second took place near a separate bus stop.
Fox's Jonathan Savage. In response, the Israeli government closed 2 West Bank crossings. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Local and state news, Mix 1041, MixTV.tv from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. I'm Steve Hardline reporting. A Tennessee state senator pleaded guilty Tuesday to violating campaign finance laws and conspiring to defraud the Federal Election Commission as part of a scheme to benefit his 2016 campaign for United States Congress. That, according to the United States Department of Justice. According to court documents, 44-year-old Senator Brian Kelsey, District 31 of Germantown, admitted he conspired to and did secretly, unlawfully, funnel money from multiple sources, including his own Tennessee State Senate Campaign Committee, to his authorized federal campaign committee. And Kelsey, along with others, is scheduled to be sentenced on June 9th of next year, faces a maximum penalty of 5 years in prison on each count. Also in our news today, the Chattanoogan.com reports Governor Bill Lee and Department of Economic and Community Development Commissioner Stuart McWhorter announced on Tuesday 16 Tennessee communities are recipients of downtown improvement grants, Cleveland among the winners. A total of $1 million in economic opportunity funds being awarded to improve structures in Tennessee downtowns and Main Street communities. Grants were awarded to organizations that illustrated the need for improvements and the ability to execute effective design plans. Cleveland awarded a $20,000 grant. WTVC Channel 9 reports the state Supreme Court increased the suspension of a McMinn County attorney accused of not following up with clients and not finishing his work, among other things. After reviewing proceedings filed against Joseph H. Crabtree, Jr., the Supreme Court decided that the original suspension given was not enough for the serious nature of Crabtree's conduct. Crabtree failed to follow procedures to file his own appeal with the state Supreme Court. And after reviewing similar cases, the court increased Crabtree's suspension to 3 years with 1 year of active suspension. And a story we brought you on Tuesday, but we want to remind you today, the busiest travel day of the year nationwide. In the state, 1.2 million people are expected to travel on the roadways. And a reminder that the Tennessee Department of Transportation will halt all lane closures. This started last night and will extend and continue through Monday morning. Local and state news, Mix 1041, MixTV.tv. From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, LoganThompsonLaw.com, I'm Steve Hartline reporting. News brought to you in part by Mark Shepard Shelter Insurance, now in Cleveland. Mark Shepard Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777. It's time for our obituary program, brought to you by Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory. Alan Ray Earwood, age 70, of Old Fort, passed away on Sunday in a local hospital. Arrangements by the Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory for Alan Ray Earwood, age 70, of Old Fort, who passed away on Sunday. Daniel James Vassell Sr., age 64, of Cleveland, died on Saturday while serving a church in South Africa. The Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory in charge the arrangements for Daniel James Vassell Sr., age 64, of Cleveland, who passed away Saturday while serving a church in South Africa. Rashawn Edmonds of Moulton, Alabama, age 85, received her heavenly promotion on the evening of November 17th at her home in Bradley County. Arrangements by the Serenity of Cleveland Funeral Home and Cremation Services in charge of the arrangements for Rashawn Edmonds of Moulton, Alabama, age 85, passed away November 17th. Our obituary program brought to you by Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory. Visit ralphbuckner.com. And a personal note from Ralph and Shari Buckner. They wish all of their friends, family, and people they've served a very happy Thanksgiving.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. The annual Black Friday pre-owned vehicle sale is going on all month long at Don Ledford Automotive in Cleveland, home of the Red Tag Savings. Don Ledford has over 90 quality pre-owned vehicles available right now with new arrivals daily. That's at Don Ledford Cleveland on North Lee Highway. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA. This holiday season, give the gift of the Y. YMCA gift cards make the perfect stocking stuffers. From swim lessons to camps, personal training, nutrition consultations, or even a Y membership. Visit ymcachattanooga.org. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up. The all-new Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Cleveland.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
A new kind of superfood? Hardee's new Super Bacon Biscuit has twice the bacon and is available till noon on the weekends.
The universe provides.
Bite into the new Super Bacon Biscuit, only at Hardee's.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year, offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices, keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups, making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us!
Well, sorry, it's 18 minutes after 8 a.m. Garry Thurman, Guardian Investment Advisors. Garry, good morning.
Steve, good morning. Happy Thanksgiving week, buddy.
Happy Thanksgiving to you, Garry. How in the world are you?
Buddy, I'm doing well. Just gearing up to finish the year out strong. But I tell you what, Steve, I am really looking forward to a few days off with my family and friends to celebrate Thanksgiving.
That's exactly right. Well, Garry, before you do that, do you have time for a few questions?
Absolutely.
You're a popular guy, of course. Garry Thurman, Guardian Investment Advisors. and our weekly segment here. So we heard from Sean, thank you, Sean, here in Cleveland, who said, Garry, you talked about taking control of your old 401ks on your radio show. I'd like to consider this, but I don't want to pay all the taxes. How do we avoid Uncle Sam?
What a great question. I think a lot of people misunderstand that if you have an old 401k, you can actually roll that 401k over to a self-directed IRA and pay no tax at all. Doesn't matter how old you are. As long as we do it the correct way, we can roll that old 401k over to an IRA. Now you have control of that money, and we're not going to have to pay Uncle Sam any taxes at all. We just got to make sure we do it the right way.
All right. Garry Thurman, Guardian and Advisors. And, hey, I'll just go ahead here before I read the second question, Garry. How can people reach you and talk with you about these things?
Yeah, so if you're someone like Sean with an old 401k, give us a call, 423-710-9199, or go to GIAplantoday.com.
Tina in Chattanooga said she was watching your television show last week. You mentioned your firm likes to work with young adults. She says that she has a 24-year-old and a 22-year-old. They don't have a lot of money to invest, but they'd like to consider starting something. Garry, help!
Yeah, I love this. So, Tina, that's one of the things that we really pride ourselves on is working with younger people. As a matter of fact, I had a 25-year-old in my office yesterday that works at Volcker. He's doing really good, making some great money. Came in for some advice on his 401k, how to put money in that. And what we're doing for him is outside of his 401k, we're starting a Roth IRA for him. So I have a son that's 25. I have a stepson that's 26. So this is right up my alley to work with these young people, these young adults, 40 years, to invest and put money back. And I wish I would have had somebody tell me at 25 how to do this. So Tina, bring your children in. Let's sit down and have a conversation. We'd love to help. It's absolutely complimentary, and we'll give them both some great advice.
All right, Justin in Athens says, Garry, I'm going to be 65 in January. I have no clue how to get started with Medicare. I'm getting lots of mail from companies, but Garry, I'm the type of guy who likes to work with someone face-to-face. Does your firm provide Medicare planning?
Yeah, so I would love for him to go and go back and listen to our radio shows and see a few of our TV shows with Tanner Moore. Steve, you know our Medicare coach, Coach Tanner Moore.
I sure do.
Who played baseball there at Lee University. He is our Medicare specialist, and he is so good. And we agree with you 100%. I think you should work with someone that you get to sit down with, have a face-to-face conversation. That way we can find out exactly what your health needs are. And Tanner is so good at that. So simply call our office, 710-9199. Ask for Tanner. Get a complimentary conversation with him about your Medicare planning.
And finally, Susie in Ottawa says, I'm 61. My goal is to retire at 66. My 401k, though, has taken a 25% hit this year. You mentioned on your radio show diversification may be the key. You also said a breakdown with risk versus or you mentioned a breakdown with risk versus safe money. Can you explain?
Yeah, so she's 61 years old. We got a 5-year window before she's going to retire. So at 61 years old, I really feel that she needs to have at least 50% of her money put back in a safer environment. Not so much worried about accumulation at this point, but preservation. So at 61, we can take possession of some of that 401k money, move it over to something more safe, so you don't have to worry about this market volatility we're going through right now. Because you're over 59 and a half, we have that privilege. So I'd love to show her how we can do that. We can diversify her portfolio, put half of her money, more in a risky environment, but the other half of it in a safer environment with some guaranteed income streams. So I would love to have a complimentary conversation with her and show her how we can do that.
Garry Thurman, Guardian Investment Advisors. Garry will be on the radio show. Plan today, on tomorrow. For Saturday, I'm a little behind here, Garry, with this special week. Saturday morning, 9 o'clock, Mix 104.1, Talk 101.3, The Buzz. We're looking forward to it, Garry.
Well, I'm looking forward to it as well. I hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving, and if you can check out the radio show Saturday at 9 o'clock, please do. And if you have any questions, let us know.
Garry, let's get the contact information out there one more time.
Yep, best way to call us is 423-710-9199, or you can always visit our website, GIAPlantoday.com. Lots of great information on the website, including our TV shows and our radio shows in podcast form.
I think you've recorded some brand new television. Is that right?
Yep, just went out to Phoenix not long ago. Those are up on the website right now, and they're really, really good stuff. Some really good educational information on both our TV and radio shows, Steve.
Now, Garry, the makeup you wore was just for television, okay? Just for television.
Well, I know, but you know what? I'll be honest with you. It made me look about 10 years younger, so...
My man, Garry, my buddy Garry Thurman. Garry, to you and your family, best Thanksgiving you've ever had. Hope you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving, buddy.
Steve, same to you, brother. God bless.
God bless you. Garry Thurman, our friend, GIAPlantoday.com. And you can listen to him or watch him. Just go to mixtv.tv right now, and you can see their shows. All right, let's go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. I understand Roger Pickett's having a birthday tomorrow, Thanksgiving, but you know what? He's not here. He's traveling. I mean, what are they going to do? I mean,
okay.
Going to a warmer climate, we'll say.
Good.
So good for him, yeah.
Wake up to huge Black Friday offers all week long at Mermaid Mattress. When you save up to $800 on Tempur-Pedic and Stearns & Foster with 5 years, no interest. Mermaid Mattress, your home for better sleep.
For today, sunny to partly cloudy skies, a high of 65, partly cloudy this evening with a low of 38. For tomorrow, partly cloudy skies early in the day, becoming mostly cloudy by the afternoon with a high of 65. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 30 degrees.
You done?
Yep, that's it.
I'm Dex. I'm done. There we go now.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
We're all Christmas all the time, beginning at midnight. And Bridget, Dwayne Williams, and Ryan Felton. I was in some horrific traffic on Paula Parkway.
Oh.
And I'd never seen traffic like that. They're doing a lot of work out on Georgetown Highway 60 out there. So I'm in that. I'm calling Dwayne, crying, complaining, texting, calling.
To fix the traffic?
I was taking pictures. I mean, I was all rare form. Anyway, so I hear Dwayne and Ryan talking about that the first Christmas song would hit at midnight today. And I hear Dwayne say... Of course, I don't know if Dwayne was sober or not, but normally he's not. But I heard Dwayne say, we're going to give a prize away for the first person who texts the HHM text line at midnight today.
Mm-hmm.
And tell us what the first Christmas song is. He spent... I know you're surprised Dwayne would spend some time on anything, but he did. He drilled down on it. So, and I'm really one to talk. Anyway, so, because what? We're 27 minutes after 8 o'clock. So, anyway, what happened, Bridget? Tell me about this.
So I was not aware of that contest.
Yeah, hello. Well, you don't listen to Dwayne, and I know you don't.
I do.
That's fine.
I
It's
just
okay.
didn't hear that part. And so I woke up to 2 text messages that said, Mary, did you know?
You're thinking now, what?
My name's not Mary.
What happened last night?
So those 2 winners were Lisa Poe Jones and Cindy Oliver. They text at the exact same time.
Hey, Cindy and Lisa, listen, and they're big fans, and we're big fans of theirs. And Dwayne promised you prizes. I don't know what he's delivering, but just ask Karen Williams. He's all promise and no deliver. Oh, my goodness, it's Andy Williams.
It's the most. Hey, listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland. I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Doug Vierthaler, General Manager of Cleveland Ford, and together,
we are Cleveland Ford.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of the relationship that I've developed with my care team.
They take me directly back and start evaluating my needs.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of its flexibility, and so should you.
DPCA. Practice made perfect.
For over 50 years, the Empty Stocking Fund has been a tradition in Bradley County. Our mission is to see that no child goes without Christmas. With your donations, we were able to provide toys for more than 1,200 kids last year. This year, the need is even greater. Please consider helping us as we share the love of Christ with our neighbors in Bradley County. The Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv Empty Stocking Fund fundraising drive is taking place November 28th through December 9th. Donate online at emptystocking.org or mail your donation to P.O. Box 2370, Cleveland, Tennessee 37320. The WCLE Empty Stocking Fund is a registered nonprofit. All donations are tax deductible.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one. And there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great. And their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
And Bridget, first of all, admitting she does not listen to your broadcast.
Well,
too bad.
Used to, she would say, I heard you yesterday, but she hasn't done that in a few weeks, so I don't know.
She's listening to Howard Stern.
Well,
she hears
that's what she
reruns
said.
of Howard Stern.
Especially now that we're Christmas music, I'm especially listening.
Oh, now you're really listening. All right, so I heard you. I was complaining about the traffic out on Paul Huff, and there at Paul Huff and why am I extending my hands? I want you to put your hands on the screen right now. Paul Huff and Georgetown.
Right.
And so I was navigating that. I was taking pictures. I had not seen traffic like that in Cleveland in my life, I don't think. So anyway, I'm texting, and then I hear you say, at Felton in, and I hear you say, you said what?
Well, I said, here's what we're going to do. I said, since our Christmas music starts at midnight last night, that we wanted to see if anybody was going to be up listening to that first song.
Yeah.
So we just said, why not let somebody text the HHM text line and get a good prize if they're listening and tell us the name of that very first song. And so I understand Bridget thought the rapture happened because she said, Mary, did you know that she got text at midnight?
I thought the rapture happened too. They're still standing here. Exactly right.
But anyway, we had two people, I understand, that was listening and did the text.
Yep, Cindy Oliver and Lisa Poe.
Wow, Cindy Oliver. So
here's what Cindy would say.
Late.
Cindy said, look, Dwayne, you don't owe me anything as long as we'll just talk about the Rolling Doghouse.
That's it.
That's all she needs.
We'll trade out.
That's all she needs. No, we'll get them something. But that's really neat. And yeah, we are all Christmas starting at midnight today through really Christmas night at midnight or so. So
yeah, it's something that I think a lot of people, I said it yesterday afternoon, Thanksgiving tomorrow, a lot of people turn on the station during these times when you're getting together. A lot of people will start using us in the office, and if you're not, we encourage people to start doing that and just kind of have us on in the background and let us be the kind of the backdrop, the soundtrack to whatever's going on free for the holiday season.
Yeah, thanks to Life Care Centers of America, obviously Todd Fletcher repenting for something doing this, and it's actually a tradition that Beecher Hunter started with Life Care many years ago. It's a great tradition. Right here, you getting something else, Bridget?
Now, I guess the other thing I would have, I don't know how long you were listening yesterday.
Not long.
Not long.
Not very long.
You just kind
I was mad about the traffic.
Your finger slipped off the other station.
No, I was just mad about the traffic.
But I played a little bit different songs yesterday, too, because I said, look, we're going to enjoy the
I heard that. Yeah, I did hear that.
Because we're all Christmas now, so we drug out a couple
I did hear that.
songs from the 70s and
I
had a
heard
good
that.
time.
I heard that. It was fun. Dwayne, you're at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland later today, and they've got a big Black Friday celebration over there.
That's right. They're giving away on Black Friday, starting first thing Black Friday morning. The first 10 people get a
griddle.
A griddle.
Beans don't burn on the griddle now.
Well, I knew it was a griddle, but is it a Bridgestone? No,
Blackstone.
Blackstone.
It's not
I knew
a tire,
Bridgestone wasn't a tire.
Yeah, Blackstone.
I don't think you can cook on a tire, but Blackstone griddle.
Andy Thompson wants to make a deal with them, Bridgestone, and that's good.
Get your Bridgestone and your Blackstone in the same place. Yeah, but that's going to be a lot of fun. We'll be out there with the guys today, kind of getting them warmed up for Black Friday. They've already got things going on. They got really good inventory. I go out there a couple times a month, and very excited to see that the new Nissans are on the lot, and a great selection of pre-owned cars as well.
I'll be at the Town Squire today from 11 until 2 o'clock, celebrating Larry's 45th anniversary at the Town Squire. Come by and see us there. We've got big prizes. Town Squire give away 2 $100 gift cards later today. And, of course, Larry reminds you that it's free gift wrapping, and reminds you it's all about the entire plaza, the Stewart Park Plaza, owned by Carolyn Green Auction and Real Estate, and David Carroll now. And it's a wonderful, wonderful plaza that has a lot of different things. So the idea is, as you're out and about today, getting ready for tomorrow, stop on by and see us. Register for some prizes. Take advantage of great deals up and down the plaza. We'll be right back. We'll check our birthday, Simmons Bank.
See, before we go, I got to ask a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is the red and black for the Falcons, or are you on the Georgia bandwagon? That I'm sure Josh Rogers would want to know.
Yeah.
If you're watching mixed TV, Steve decked out.
Oh,
there it is, right there.
Well, I didn't know Lee was red and black.
I actually got dressed in the dark. I get dressed in the dark. I had no idea what I was putting on. But anyway, it's kind of like when Bridget woke up. Oh, what? Mary, did you know what?
Yeah.
Mary, did you know what?
Did you go to your knees? Is the only thing I'd want to know.
There we go. Well, I hope so. I tell you.
News update is brought to you by Newlyweds Foods. Newlyweds Foods is hiring. Call them at 423-559-0909 or visit newlywedsfoods.jobs.net and search Cleveland Jobs.
Let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list. What's happening?
Happy birthday, Roger Pickett. He is celebrating tomorrow on Thanksgiving, owner of Mermaid Mattress. Kiana Wood is having a birthday today. That's from her husband Aaron and her kids. Buddy Evans is 70 today. Carrie King and Katie Sandoval, they are twins, celebrating today. Carrie is the head pharmacist at Publix. Katie is a teacher at Black Fox Elementary. Beverly Cannon is having a birthday today. That is from her sister. Fire Chief Hahn is 63 today. Courtney Roberts is 22. Matthew Carpenter is 24 today. That's from his mom and dad. They are very proud of him. Charlotte Kesley is celebrating tomorrow. The birthday wish says she's the best mother, grandmother, and friend. Terry Buckner is celebrating tomorrow on Thanksgiving, owner of Assured Alarms. Brooklyn Goff is 18 today, a student at Lee University. David and Cindy Fields, they are celebrating their 26th wedding anniversary today. Lecia Collins is celebrating today. That is from her sister. Savannah Carroll is having a birthday tomorrow. Athena Davis is 45 today. She is a mother of 5, husband to Craig, and a 22-year teacher at Cleveland High School.
She's husband to Craig, huh? I didn't know that.
I'm sorry. I wrote that down.
I didn't know.
Thank you for
Okay, Athena, that's take 2. Strike 2 on Bridget.
Wife to Craig.
Your husband to Craig, and she wanted to know what pictures you had to get in the first class of the Cleveland Eye Hall of Fame.
Sorry, Athena. Happy birthday. And then Teresa Brown is having a birthday today. That is from her husband, Mayfield, who says she is a great wife, mom, and grandmother. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those for today and tomorrow. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. You can go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they have been helping their customers make their dreams come true since 1903.
Information just in from Doug Vierthaler, General Manager, Cleveland Ford, and also at Vehicles Direct. When you purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle Black Friday, you'll receive a $500 gas card. My goodness. So that's a new or pre-owned vehicle at Cleveland Ford. And Bridget, also at Vehicles Direct.
That's exactly right. Vehicles Direct, located South Lee Highway at APD 40. With the purchase of any car from Vehicles Direct Black Friday only, you get that $500 gas card. Take your nursing career to the next level with the region's essential health system, Erlanger.
Positions are open for nurses throughout the Erlanger system with competitive salaries and sign-on bonuses. Learn more at erlanger.org/nursing. Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Don Ledford Buick GMC truck has Black Friday specials all month long. A GMC Sierra 1500S with a 2.7-liter engine gets 3.99% APR financing for up to 72 months with no payments due until 2023. That's at Don Ledford Cleveland on North Lee Highway. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there. And as always, if you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. This traffic report is brought to you by Drain Right Guttering. Call them at 423-472-7018. Online at drainrightguttering.com. The go-to gutter guys. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
The time is now. Shop the Town Squad.
We're all picky about our produce. And whether you're a thumper, a sniffer, a squeezer, or just plain particular, we promise no one is more picky about produce than Food City. That's why we're introducing our Picky Promise. Whether it's from farms down the road or tropical produce from the ends of the earth, we guarantee it's fresh or we'll replace it. You see, we're picky about produce, so you don't have to be.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
You have served as a heroic example, protected our country, and placed yourself between us and danger. The sacrifices you've made and your service to our country do not go unnoticed.
From all of us at Mermaid Mattress, we salute you. And we would like to pay your sales tax on select Mermaid and Sealy mattress sets, in addition to all the holiday savings going on now.
Mermaid Mattress. Better mattress, better price, better sleep, better life.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates. A $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
At Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, the tradition was founded by Ralph and Stella Buckner and continued by Ralph Buckner Jr. and his wife, Shari Buckner. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory is a tradition of service. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, caring for Cleveland families whenever they need them. Visit ralphbuckner.com.
Lifetime Certified is the new buzz in town for Vehicles Direct. 12-month, 12,000-mile comprehensive warranty. Lifetime powertrain warranty. Complimentary maintenance for 1 year. Certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Love it or leave it, satisfaction guaranteed. Best trade-in value in town. Kelly Blue Book Buy Center. Vehicles Direct, South Lee Highway in Cleveland at APD 40. Visit vehiclesdirect.com. Remember Me Senior Care in Cleveland. You can be confident that you have found the home environment that your loved one needs and thrives in. They are locally owned and operated by brothers Tracy and Andy Sneed. Owner Tracy and Administrator Ashley Howard lead as certified dementia providers. Call Remember Me Senior Care at 473-3140 or visit remembermesc.com.
Go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center, 843.
Need a better mattress at a better price? Come to Mermaid Mattress today and take advantage of all our Black Friday mattress sale specials.
All right, for today, sunny to partly cloudy skies, a high around 65. Partly cloudy this evening with a low of 38. For tomorrow, partly cloudy during the morning, followed by cloudy skies during the afternoon with a high of 65. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 31 degrees.
This Mix 1041 weather forecast is sponsored by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of the aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
All right, Mix 1041. We're on mixtv.tv. Mix Morning served by Tzatziki's. Good morning. I'm going to do sports, and then, Bridget, I'm going to give everyone a real treat here. The best tech gifts of 2022, according to the Wall Street Journal. Okay. So I saved that to bring it in. I did a little prep, which is amazing. Time of the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, hello human kindness. Happy Thanksgiving from all of your friends at CHI Memorial, and if you need them. Memorial Convenient Care opens 7 days a week. Public Shopping Center, Polo Parkway in Cleveland. And the college football playoff poll released last night. And we're getting in the stretch here with the regular season ending this week with rivalry games. Tennessee fell 5 spots to number 10 in the college football playoff poll after their loss Saturday night at South Carolina. The top 4 unchanged. 1 is Georgia, 2 Ohio State, Michigan 3, TCU 4. Now don't forget, it's going to be Michigan at Ohio State this Saturday at noon on Fox. So we could have, depending on what happens, maybe one cancels the other out. We don't know. But LSU, number 5. What a comeback for the Tigers. USC 6, Alabama 7, Clemson 8, Oregon 9, and again, Tennessee number 10. At the World Cup, it was called the biggest upset in at least 20 years at the World Cup. Saudi Arabia defeated Argentina and Lionel Messi 2-1. Denmark and Tunisia, Mexico and Poland all drew at 0. France over Australia 4-1. And don't forget, there are games today and tomorrow, but everybody is getting
your hometown.
No, we don't have time for that. Hang on. Everybody is ready for Black Friday. It's going to be the United States and England. The U.S. will play England on Friday at 2 o'clock Eastern Time on Fox. And as Commissioner Josh Rogers, our World Cup correspondent. By the way, we're trying to get him back, Bridget, from Qatar. He's there. And, he's been corresponding, much like we had Ryan Lovelace during the Winter Olympics. He'd go back and forth from China back to Cleveland High.
Right.
Student body president at the time.
Yeah.
Back, we're doing the same with Josh. His family, though, has asked us if we can leave him in Qatar for Thanksgiving. So that'd be just fine. But he did add this note. The U.S. looks to take down England Friday in the World Cup like it's 1776 all over again. Pretty good. The Trevecca Nazarene women basketball over Lee University, 67-52. Butler, the men, will be at UT tonight. That's at 7:30 here on Mix 1041, presented by CHI Memorial. And then Walker Valley is in the Silverdale Basketball Classic today. Boys will play Silverdale at 11:30. The girls will play Grundy County at 1 o'clock. And it is family food and football tomorrow on Thanksgiving Day. It's been a tradition in Detroit since the 1920s. The Buffalo Bills and the Detroit Lions, the annual Thanksgiving game in Detroit. Lions are better this year. They'll play at 12:30 on CBS tomorrow. Giants and Cowboys. That's a huge game in the NFC East especially. Giants much better at the Cowboys. 4:30 on Fox tomorrow. We don't have to deal with hair plugs, Joe Buck. And Patriots at the Vikings, 8:20. Will cap it off on Thanksgiving night on NBC. The Egg Bowl, Mississippi State and Ole Miss in Oxford on Thanksgiving night, 8 o'clock on ESPN with of course, Lane Kiffin drama lurking in the background. As Bridget, says he's not going anywhere, but you think he's heading to Auburn.
Definitely. I don't believe a word he says.
Don't believe a word he says. Sports brought to you in part by Solutions Finance. Finance of Tennessee, your hometown lender. Locally owned and operated. Loans for used cars, motorcycles, ATVs, home improvement, furniture and appliance purchases, and other worthwhile purpose. Solutions Finance. Keith Street, phone 339-6772. All right, Bridget, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, everyone, get a pen out or simply go to mixtv.tv later on and we'll give you the best tech gifts of 2022. This is courtesy of the Wall Street Journal. Gift giving in this economy, we hear you. Now, this season, the best gear is stuff that you and your loved ones will put to good use, such as Wi-Fi boosting Alexa speakers. And let me say this. If you have Alexa speakers, you should call Jeff Bezos personally and just tell him what you're saying, because they're all listening. It's fine. They've admitted it. There are plenty of fun products, including a projector that plugs into a light bulb socket and a sensible splurge or two. So here are the picks from the Wall Street Journal. Espresso Display Portable Monitor. This is a portable monitors of the productivity gadgets working travelers didn't know they needed. Working travelers. The Espresso Display is among the sleekest options with a super thin IMAX-style aluminum frame and 1080p display. Gideon should be doing this because I do not know a thing about any of this, but Gideon Ratcliffe, who's filling in for Dum Dum Austin, he would know all about this. Upgrade options include touchscreen capability and several stands. But it's an Espresso Display portable monitor is what this is. It comes in 13-inch and 15-inch variants. It's nice. Let's bring that back. But the larger, weighing 2 pounds, it's $339 and up. Go to express.so. Thank you. Valve Steam Deck handheld game console. Now we're talking. Holden Hartline says yes. Valve Steam, excuse me. I'm a gamer. Valve Steam Deck handheld game consoles. The Nintendo Switch handheld remains wildly popular and even hard to buy. But its catalog centers around Nintendo's tried and true family-friendly titles. Now, Valve's Steam Deck, a new heftier entrant with powerful processors, 16 gigabyte, I do know that, of RAM and a wide 7-inch screen, focuses on the more intense PC gaming. The Valve, sometimes I hear Holden screaming to the top of his lungs from his room when he's talking to his mother or playing a video game. The Valve Steam platform already offers promised battery life ranges from 2 to 8 hours. That's nice. So we can just keep the children in there without any conversation. So it's probably good to keep a backup battery handy. It's $399 and up. Go to steampowered.com. There's a Samsung Freestyle projector. Samsung's new portable projector, the Freestyle, is roughly the size of a peanut butter jar and can project an image up to 100 inches diagonally. It's powered by a standard wall plug, USB-C smartphone battery pack, or its own battery case. It has Netflix, Hulu. I challenge you to find anything good on Netflix. Anything. Doesn't happen. Hulu and other apps on board. And can also be a smart speaker and lighting system. An $80 adapter lets you screw the Freestyle into a standard light bulb socket. It's an $800 purchase at Samsung.com. They also have Dribble Up smart boxing gloves. That's a gift that keeps on giving. Exercising from home. But see, here's what you do. You get your mother-in-law in there tomorrow on Thanksgiving. And you just, it's kind of like Seinfeld when we have Festivus and Costanza's parents, you got the feats of strength. It's the same thing. Dribble Up smart boxing glove. Exercising from home became a necessity during the pandemic. For those who still prefer it, the Dribble Up smart boxing gloves provides a simple, fun way for boxing to work up a sweat in their living room. The app offers live on-demand workouts, tracks your punches and progress over time. My judgment there, Bridget, that's stupid. Let's see. We have a Fitbit Sense 2 wearable. Do people still wear Fitbits?
Yes, they do.
Most people who wear Fitbits have gravy dripping off of them, okay? I don't know how to say that, so I'm going to move on. It's some sort of turn signal bike helmet. Hey guys at Scott's Bicycle. They listen and watch every morning. What is this Gyro Ethos MIPS turn signal bike helmet? Sounds too good for all of us. We've got a Garmin. Did you know Garmin's still around? A Garmin Epic smartwatch?
Wow.
Didn't know they were still around. It's strong among sporty types who require long battery life, accurate GPS tracking, mapping capabilities, and they will send your information directly to the Chinese government. $1,000 for that. Go to Garmin.com. There's Sony LinkBuds S for Android users. Or anyone preferring a bud-only stemless design. Sony's LinkBud S have surprisingly good noise cancellation for the price. I guess is that as opposed to Apple iPod or whatever they are?
AirPods,
whatever. Apple AirPods Pro 2nd generation is available. And they resemble the predecessors, but they have sound upgrades. Go to apple.com and go ahead and give the estate of Steve Jobs $249. They have an Apple Ultra Watch because you can't stay informed enough. People reading their wrist all the time. Best-selling Apple Watch has become a useful iPhone companion and health tracker. But most models need to be changed daily. The chunky Ultra is the first with multi-day battery life.
Wow.
So you can ignore your family even more. It's wonderful. This is not helpful. It's a Apple Watch Ultra.
Still sporting the Series 1. It's vintage now.
Well, this is $799 on Apple.com.
Wow.
There's an Apple MacBook Air M2. It's Apple's latest Air. How long are we taking on this? It's Apple's latest Air laptop. It has a new M2 chip. Hey, Gideon, you know what an M2 chip is? He said yes. But the surface improvements are the real allure. We would have Gideon in here, but he'd talk to you about it for 3 hours, and I simply don't have time. There's a bigger, brighter screen, higher-resolution webcam. It's a larger top row of keys and a clutch-proof MagSafe charger. Apple MacBook Air M2 is $1,200 at apple.com. There you go.
Wow. I don't understand anything you just said.
You say that all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Well, there you go. Enjoy that. Let's see here, folks. We are all Christmas music thanks to Life Care Centers of America. And we're going to get right back to it right now.
Now, enjoy more sound.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of the relationship that I've developed with my care team.
They take me directly back and start evaluating my needs.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of its flexibility, and so should you.
DPCA. Practice made perfect.
Mixed Mornings on Mixed TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mixed Mornings on MixedTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9. MixedTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
This is Thomas Williams with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. It's football time here in the great state of Tennessee. Score big with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland all month long. Visit cleveland-nissan.com, home of the lifetime warranty.
It's time for Bradley County to start talking about fentanyl. Did you know in 2021 there were over 20 overdose deaths related to fentanyl in our town? ATS The Bridge is committed to educating and spreading awareness about drug abuse and bring a message of hope to our community. Our community is worth it. Even if substance abuse is the last thing to worry about with your kid, their awareness can help save a friend. For more info, visit atsthebridge.org. ATS The Bridge, speaking out against drugs, speaking up with a message of hope. Visit atsthebridge.org.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Mix 1041 and MixedTV.tv. It's time to talk to our friends Jay and Brittany Hagee with Allon Planning Partners. Guys, how are you?
Doing great, Steve. Doing great. Glad to be here.
It's great to see you. And I tell you, first of all, Brittany, how's everything going? I know we were just talking off the air. You guys are incredibly busy right now, aren't you?
We are wrapping up a very full year, probably not probably, but definitely our largest year yet. So we are trying to put a bow on everything for 2022, and it's good.
Jay, what about it?
Oh, yeah. I was just telling you about earlier, we just had our client appreciation event this last week, and we try to do those at the end of the year every year just to thank our clients for allowing us to serve them throughout the year. So that's a special time. We love to get together with those that we serve every year.
Favorite event of the year.
Favorite event of the year for sure. So, but it's a lot of logistics going into that. That's not normal to our day-to-day business. So, but we loved doing that. Loved connecting with the folks a little bit more in a casual environment, not the business such, because it's been such a volatile market year. It's been a lot of ups and downs, and just making sure that everyone knows, hey, we're still here. It's going to be okay. We're still looking at your financial plan, and we may not control everything in the economic environment, but we have a good plan put together for you. So it was fun to get together with those folks.
Well, absolutely, and that's what it's all about with you guys, as I can already tell, and that is personal connections. You care about the people.
Absolutely.
And that's really is what it's all about, isn't it?
Absolutely. To us, that's the core of our business. The core of our business is relational. It's not just transactional. And that's really when we started into this venture about a decade ago. We decided we did not want to just sit on the transactional side of things and just, transact business. But we wanted to be relational. We wanted to understand the true needs, desires, and goals of our clients and try to help them get to that place that the most efficiently as possible. So it is what we're about, and we absolutely love to do it.
Jay and Brittany Hagee join us, Allon Planning Partners. And, we're talking about the end of the year here, and we're talking about, as Brittany, you said, putting a bow on it. And so let's talk about some end of the year planning. And also, I do want to talk about holiday spending.
Yeah, so end of the year planning, there's a lot of things that we can be doing to ensure that things are in order or making some necessary changes at end of year. One thing in particular would be to do an overall review of your investments. Take a look at your situation. Has anything changed? Have you married? Has there been an unfortunate death or
a birth?
Yeah. Any type of life change that would warrant maybe an adjustment.
A job change. Have you retired this year? We're looking at all of those kind of things, and so we encourage our folks that we get to serve to have a checklist of end of the year type stuff that you're reviewing so that we know if something's changed. So we encourage everyone listening, you need to have a checklist of these things, right? You need to know, is my plan complete? Have I looked at the tax planning side of things? And we'll talk about that in a minute. But, an overall review basically of your financial plan is what we encourage people to take a look at.
Which includes reviewing your budget.
Absolutely.
What have you spent throughout the year? Have you stayed within budget? Have you overspent? What are some areas you need to kind of adjust going into the next year? And reviewing your contributions, that's another piece. What are you contributing to your retirement accounts? IRAs, 401ks, those types of things. Are you maxing out what you can contribute to those accounts? And if you haven't, take a look at doing so before the end of the year to make the most of those contributions.
And one thing with the retirement accounts is if you've hit that magic age of 72, you have required minimum distributions now. And so we like to make that a part of our checklist to tell folks, have you taken your required minimum distributions for all of your accounts? Because a lot of times, unfortunately, people do forget about these things, right?
We actually had a client that happened to. They didn't forget about to take an RMD. They actually forgot about an account they had from 30 years ago. Wow. It was an old 401k. And so they get this letter in the mail. You've not taken your RMD. You're getting a penalty. 50%, by the way,
is
the penalty.
Huge penalty
for not taking your RMD. It's huge. So we actually just finished making we are finishing making our RMD calls to all the clients, reminding them. But anyway, this gentleman, we were able to help him walk through that. And again, it was just an account he didn't even know he had.
Absolutely.
So that's something else. Look at your accounts. Make sure you know where your accounts are. Even if it's an old 401k with, $2,000-$3,000 in it, it'll eventually show up. So review all of that and ensure you know where your funds are.
Certainly so. We're joined by Jay and Brittany Hagee. It's Allon Planning Partners. Now, I got to talk about our current situation with inflation and the current economic conditions. How's that having an impact? We're going to talk holiday spending now. How's that having an impact on holiday spending?
Oh, it definitely makes a difference. I mean, 2 in 5 shoppers say that inflation will change the way they shop. I mean, we all feel it.
Right.
Everything,
Feeling it everywhere.
costs are going up across the board. And here's what we want to hit on really briefly is that 1 in 4 shoppers will overspend and charge their credit cards for these holiday expenses.
Go in debt for holiday shopping.
Yeah, because they haven't budgeted or it's above what maybe they thought, and so they'll go into debt for it. And that is what we do not want to see. Don't begin 2023 in debt
Right.
from holiday overspending. It's okay to spend, especially when you've allotted for it, but don't charge and overspend, especially in our current economic condition where interest rates are through the roof. You're going to be paying sky-high credit fees. That's not the way to start out.
This is why one of our checklist items are check your budget, right?
Yeah.
Because we need to look at not only what have we maybe overspent on or underspent on through the year thinking we have, but now we're going into the holiday season and we love to give gifts. We love to, bless our families and things like this. And I encourage folks to, right? But do it in a responsible way. Do not, like Brittany said, go and charge everything and then I'll figure out how to pay it later.
Buy now, pay later.
With
Don't take
inflation
that.
where it's at, everything costs more and interest rates are higher than they've been in a long time. So you're going to pay a higher interest rate doing that as well. So just be careful when it comes to that because, in a survey that I just read, 3 in 5 shoppers said that they did not have a budget for their holiday spending. Ooh. They were, that's well over 60% did not have a budget for holiday spending, so they were just spending what they felt.
That's called impulse buying. Ooh, I like that.
And we need to stay away from that.
Let's buy that. And that's where you can get into trouble financially, right?
Jay and Brittany Hagee, Allon Planning Partners, and I read a statistic earlier this week that Thanksgiving dinner will cost the most it has in 36 years.
Oh, yeah.
So just among other things. While I've got you, just one final hit here, one final question would be, so we talk about end-of-year planning, but what would you say to that person who has no financial plan? And here's the thing. We're ending a year. We could have people listening who want to get a plan for 2023. What do they do?
Sure, and I would encourage everyone to know that they do have a plan, right? That's the main key. A lot of folks have investments. A lot of folks have advisors advising them on their investments, but they do not have a financial plan. It doesn't include income planning, retirement planning, estate planning. What happens if I'm no longer here? It doesn't include tax planning. A full, complete, comprehensive financial plan will include all of those areas, not just investment strategies, which that's a very important one, but it's not the end-all, be-all, right? So if you do not have that, we would love to step in and chat with you. So you can give us a call. 423-315-1441 is our office number. We would love to sit and chat with anyone that says, hey, you know what? I don't know that I have a plan. I don't know that I have all of these pieces put together. I may have an investment. I may actually have someone giving me advice, but I'm not sure I have that comprehensive plan you're talking about.
And you can also
that's what we would offer.
Yeah, you could also take a look at our website, allonplanning.com. That's ALLON planning.com. And you can find out more information about our services, how we operate,
Absolutely.
and components of a plan, what that really looks like.
You want people to deal with you personally, as Jay told us earlier. It's not just financial and transactional, it's relational.
That's right.
At Allon Planning Partners, our friends Jay and Brittany Hagee. The website, one more time, Brittany.
allonplanning.com. That's ALLON planning.com.
Welcome back, everybody. Mix 1041. We're on mixtv.tv. And our buddy James Allison, he's the regional manager for Cora Physical Therapy, who obviously has been to a yard sale and stayed till the end to find this Titans jersey. James, what's happening here?
When the Titans play, we wear blue. Whether it's Thursdays, whether it's Sundays, we represent our team. It's time to tighten up.
Okay, well, now I know we're in Tennessee. As a matter of fact, we are the Titans station, Mix 1041. But I've been a Falcons fan for 35 years. So it's tough for me, but you realize that the Falcons we're a bunch of choke artists. Of course, the biggest choke in the history of the NFL.
That's why you have Marcus Mariota, so you're welcome. You can have our dirty laundry.
We got your old coordinator, Arthur Smith.
Yeah, I do miss him. We got the king, and he's ready to stiff arm some people in outer space.
That's exactly right. Well, James, hey, buddy, I want to talk about Cora Physical Therapy because I know you guys opened here in Cleveland just last year, but you're all over the place.
Yes, over 250 clinics across the country, 15 in Tennessee. We have some Kentucky clinics as well. I oversee all of them. Home base is Athens, Tennessee, about 30 minutes from here. Cleveland, beautiful state-of-the-art facility, just opened last year, like you said. Just out here trying to build relationships and spread community awareness. That's why I'm here. And thankfully, you guys have brought us in here. You've been great.
Well, thank you. We're glad to have you. James, I know, I want to talk about your spinal, what you can do for people as far as spinal specialties are concerned.
So the clinics, Athens and Cleveland, we have spine specialists. We are certified in what's known as the McKenzie method. Robin McKenzie is a spine guru. He created this technique, which is unlike any other. It's very simple, to us at least, because we've gotten so good with it. But essentially, if you're having sciatic nerve pain, people have the sciatica where the nerve is pinched. Sciatica is just a general term to say that the nerve is being pinched, but there's several different things that can cause it. So what we do is we identify that. So you can also utilize this for just general back pain, also in your neck. So anything where the extremity is bothering you and the spine in general, you come see us. We do this special service. In addition to acupuncture and some other services, we do cupping and scraping, a lot of hands-on. With the McKenzie method, you do get good hands-on techniques as well. You're not going to get this anywhere else.
We're joined, that's very important. We're joined by James Allison, Regional Director at Cora Physical Therapy right here in, of course, a location in Cleveland. And what you just said, what I hear out of that, James, is quality of life. Because let me tell you something. Someone in pain, someone who is suffering, they're really not going to enjoy life, are they?
No, and people don't realize a lot of what physical therapy can do. You know, historically, we're not a great marketing profession. So that's one thing that I'm young at this. I've only been doing this for about 6 years, but what I learned in school, what I've seen is that we need to spread awareness. Again, so being live on here is really cool. But yeah, 80% of the world is going to experience back pain at some point in their life. 80% of that 80% is going to experience it, of recurrence of back pain. So what we do in therapy is to empower the patient to understand their symptoms, why they hurt, and everybody, when they come in their first day, gets a home program to work on it. So allow you to understand and treat yourself and come to the clinic and then continue to be progressed. That's the ultimate goal of therapy.
James Allison, Cora Physical Therapy. Of course, we call it the Target Shopping Center, but it's technically Cleveland Town Center. I guess over there very close to Taziki's. Is that right?
We were right next door until Sally's pushed their way in. But yes,
Sally's is there. I bet you eat at Taziki's, my friend Brad Emmendorfer.
It's quite good, yes.
Big Clemson fan, by the way. He played tennis at Clemson. He's probably told you.
We're not going to judge him. We bleed orange around here as well.
There we go. Well, listen, James, let's get the contact information out, and then just let us know how we can get a hold of you.
So you visit coraphysicaltherapy.com. You can find all of our locations. If you want to visit, Cleveland location, you can use Google or simple, again, coraphysicaltherapy.com search. And then we are located off Frontage Road in the Target Shopping Center.
That's very good.
Come see us.
Anything you want to add here before we go, James?
You do not need a referral to get started with therapy. So again, we treat everything all the way from just generalized weakness, weight loss, to vertigo, dizziness, falls, and all the way to the spine and any surgical procedures. But you do not need a referral to get started. You call us up, or you can actually, now we've just set up, you can schedule your own initial eval online.
Oh, is that right?
Yep.
So very convenient, very easy. Cora Physical Therapy. Glad to have them in Cleveland. James, despite the jersey you're wearing, I'm glad to see you.
Yeah, you're all right in my book, too.
I don't know. You'd get a lot of argument around here. James, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it. Cora Physical Therapy, they're going to help your quality of life. If you're in pain, folks, or whatever the need, no doctor's referral. coraphysicaltherapy.com. We'll be back in just a moment.